Hey, salut à toi et bienvenue sur ma chaîne pour une nouvelle vidéo du coup sur The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Donc la dernière fois je m'étais arrêté, donc j'étais entré dans la chambre 112, un truc comme ça. Et du coup, on a appris que l'hôtel était potentiellement réellement hanté, donc je pense que c'est pas Rachel du coup. Mais on n'a pas encore de preuves. Et c'est ce qu'on va découvrir je pense dans cette partie-là. Donc là c'est la 8ème nuit. Ok, donc là ça a l'air d'être ouais, thème de Noël. Alors...
Oh, look at that! I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Leonard must have found you someplace.
Il n'y avait pas ça
The key's
la dernière
missing.
fois.
Well, maybe better that way.
Ok, bon. Donc est-ce que je vais recevoir du coup les appels de notre ami? Je sais pas encore. Bon, je pense que oui théoriquement, puisque lui il est là pour me donner des aides la plupart du temps. Ah, c'est plus qu'à voir. Livre, quoi j'ai pas lu? Ah bah tiens voilà.
News?
I'm not surprised the academic world distanced itself from Leonard.
Why'd you say that?
Magic in the stars, life beyond life, the physics of the impossible.
You heard of them?
He was a man of science, and science has a method.
Oh, maybe he was searching for a new point of view.
Yeah, sure. Tell that to the treatment of quantum
Donc
conscience
tout
that
ça
he
là,
never
je les ai
finished
déjà
writing.
traités.
I catch your drift.
Alors, ok. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses à observer et parler avec notre ami? Ok. Peut-être dans la chambre? Ah c'est libéré ce petit passage là. Ok. Pour l'instant il n'y a rien de spécial de ce que je vois en termes de découverte etc. Enfin, il n'y a rien de vraiment nouveau quoi. Bon, ah, bah il n'y a rien de spécial à faire pour l'instant. Peut-être que je peux passer par là pour avoir des nouveautés, non? Alors du coup c'est pareil dans les anciennes vidéos, je sais pas si j'avais ce truc là. Donc lui je crois que je l'avais déjà. Non, ça je sais que je m'étais arrêté sur ça. Sur ce truc là. Je sais pas si je l'avais ou pas de base. Et plus du tout. Alors, c'est parti.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Vas-y, on va dire
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving. Don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for
Mais
the
dans
rest
ce
of the
cas-là, pourquoi elle
night.
l'appelait en fait?
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
Sympa. Ouais. On
But
va pas être négatif non plus.
I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country
C'est pas faux,
bumpkin.
au début elle était agressive. Hein? Ouais. Je sais
2
pas.
days ago, I imagined you as a pimply kid from rescue services with a Boy Scout complex.
Pimply? My skin is as smooth as a 12-year-old's. It's good we're just talking on the phone then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie slash defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep, I probably would never have said that either 2 days ago.
Non.
Maybe
Ça commence
once
à devenir blanc un
this
petit peu
whole thing is
les
over, we could,
commentaires.
We?
Me, you,
Voilà.
us.
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas. Good night, hon.
Huh?
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to
Attends, me
reminisce.
dis pas que
Yeah.
c'est ça la journée d'aujourd'hui,
Yeah.
là. Enfin, c'est
I
le
get
jour
it
7.
too.
Yeah,
Me dis pas que ça se résume à ça.
that's what there was. In the end, there was like a strange kind of
C'est bien trop
warmth.
calme.
Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't
quoi
be
ça?
like that.
There you have it.
C'est quoi le
These are my
déclin?
memories, and,
Ah, y a un son. Vas-y ça.
that sound. Was it on your end?
No.
No? What are you talking about?
Like a
Oh là 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 là.
clinking.
No.
C'est quoi ce
I didn't
délire?
hear anything.
Wait there. I definitely heard
J'ai pas envie de
something.
vérifier personnellement pour l'instant.
Okay.
Quoi? Attends. Mais je dois vérifier quoi là? Ici? Non. Et je dois vérifier quoi? Oups. Y a rien d'expliqué.
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Ouais, ouais.
Uh-huh.
Ça recommence?
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
Irving, I don't know what you're trying to say, but right now, I'm dealing with something else.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now, I would also like a little bit more presence.
Le
You know,
bruit m'intrigue vachement.
People get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to this noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is
Ah,
this
mais oui,
sound
le
coming
microphone.
from?
I don't hear anything. Anyway, later.
Ah, c'est bon. Il faut maintenir... D'accord. Donc ça vient d'en bas. Ça sent pas bon. Ouais, c'est ça. Je vais flipper. Ça s'amplifie. Et c'est...
Irving, you hear me?
What?
For fuck's sake.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What
Ça vient là.
sounds?
whispers.
Could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Donc c'est là. Je vais voir si je peux passer par la droite. Et... Ouais, par là. Oh, c'est quoi ça? What? Waouh. Ah non, c'est pas celui-ci. Mais du coup, c'est où? C'est ça? Ça en a l'air.
How
Hein.
much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
So sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
C'était pas ça. Mais je ne peux rien faire. On dirait que ça cherche en fait à me
How long do
mener
you
quelque
think it'll
part.
take me to get into town using skis?
Somewhere along the lines of never.
Just wondering.
You could get to Dry Gulch Summer Ranch in 2 or 3 hours, but from there you'd need another 5 or 6 hours.
5 or 6. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to ski anyway.
Ok.
What?
I know, it's ridiculous.
Allez.
Leonard was from Sacramento.
Oh, at least you won't risk your life.
Il y a un truc à chercher là. La provenance du bruit, merci.
I also have a couple of serious defects.
I'm all ears.
I only placed 3rd with 19 minutes and 14 seconds for eating 5 pounds of hot dogs at the county fair.
I so totally admire you.
Est-ce qu'il y a pas un truc par rapport à ici? Je comprends pas. Je vais essayer de monter parce que je sais qu'il y a une... comment? C'est Est-Elle? Je sais pas.
Nikki?
I remembered.
Ouais.
What?
Quoi?
This sound I keep hearing.
Did you figure out where it's coming from?
Yes, I mean, no,
Yeah.
maybe. But I remember why it sounds familiar. The chandeliers.
What chandeliers?
The ones in the ballroom.
Nicole, I don't follow. I'm probably stung from before.
Ouais.
Stop thinking about before and listen to me.
I'm listening.
When I was little, I could sit for hours and watch them set up the parties in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
To me, those chandeliers were like a flying merry-go-round.
What does all this have to do with the sound you heard?
Every time the window behind the bar was opened, the decorations would clink. That's the sound I heard. Those old chandeliers
juste ça,
moving
là.
in the breeze.
But the
quoi ça?
chandeliers in the ballroom were taken down 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, they're not actually there anymore, but that sound is unmistakable.
But what you're saying is impossible.
Il est pas encore?
I'm sure. And no, I don't understand, but whatever made that sound is around here somewhere.
You're worrying me.
I just need to think and listen.
Okay. Keep me posted,
Oh mais...
please.
Bon, du coup, j'ai pas fini les recherches, en gros. Si? Non? Non. Je vais voir à l'étage. C'est là. What? Attends, est-ce que c'est là? En vrai. Eh, c'est compliqué en vrai de trouver la source du son. Alors du coup c'est pareil, en fait en recommençant le jeu j'ai vu ça. L'empreinte de sang. Avec une forme de visage ici, bon après je sais pas si c'est
There are some
vraiment pas.
marks on the wall.
Water damage and the passing of time ruin wallpaper.
It looks like hands. Or a face.
Ouais c'est les deux,
or
voilà
both.
j'avais raison. Une main et un
Sounds
visage.
disturbing.
My
alors,
brain
du
is
coup,
just trying
voilà.
to see a shape like with
Ou
clouds.
Syndex et tout ça.
Ugh, never mind.
Et le visage. Mais bon, c'est pas fini puisque... Toujours pareil. C'est le piano? Ouais ou pas? Ça non. Ça toujours rien faire.
Found
C'est
anything?
arrêté?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own
Essaye
up
de
there.
flipper quand tu es tout seul là-bas.
Maybe it's not me. It's this hotel.
I didn't hear you.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect.
Ok.
Fuck. It was the
là, il va y
beginning
avoir
of the
quelque
end and we
chose.
were breaking out the champagne.
Soit quelque chose, ou la fin de la journée.
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around
Encore un
again
tour,
and then
t'es
I'm
sérieuse,
going
là?
to bed.
Be careful.
Quoi? Oh là, j'ai pas fini. Oh, inattendu. Qu'est-ce que je fais là? Donc finalement j'arrête pas maintenant, je ne peux pas. Est-ce que j'ai un truc à faire avec cette fenêtre? Donc tout à l'heure j'étais tenté de venir en fait jusqu'ici. Mais bon, bah j'ai pas eu besoin en fait. C'était automatique. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose qui s'est réveillé? Non. Là, par contre, j'admets, c'est vraiment normal. Donc soit c'est le personnage qui... Donc je sais plus comment elle s'appelle. Soit c'est elle qui est allée d'elle-même. Ou... Elle se serait endormie et réveillée ici. Mais du coup, il n'y a pas Tokiwoki, donc je pense que c'est certainement dû à une mission. Inventaire. Ouais, c'est ça, ça doit être une mission encore.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes.
Pas vraiment, non.
I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
Ah ouais,
No
chaud.
parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Ah, c'est vrai que c'est chelou, hein.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
I don't want to go back
C'est
there
pas
now,
faux.
but
C'est pas totalement faux.
I'll think about it. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Du coup, ce jeu est terminé ou le jeu n'est pas terminé? Je crois que non. Je dois retourner à la church. Oh, arrête, t'es sérieux là? C'est l'endroit que je déteste le plus dans le jeu. Mais genre pour de vrai. Encore?
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you're excluding the idea that I received our Lord's calling in the dream?
I never thought about that. Sister Nicole
C'est pas là.
doesn't sound bad at all, though.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what
Tu
you
peux
mean.
raccrocher s'il te plaît mon ami?
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such
C'est plutôt
proximity to
stressant en
her,
fait d'être
is that
dans
Mom
une genre de
loved
pièce comme ça là.
feeling
Avec ici,
needed.
puis ici comme entrée.
A religious community like ours makes you
Ça te met
feel
pas à l'aise.
needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Bon, voilà, hop.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but
est-ce
I
qu'il va se
never
passer quelque
discovered where she
chose
kept all
vis-à-vis de
those
cette fenêtre?
things.
Never asked?
C'est pas des
Oh, a
barricades pour
million
rien, je
times.
pense.
She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
Yes, I need to think about
Me dis
it. I
même pas que
have
je
no
dois faire ce
idea
qu'elle
what
vient de
it
dire là.
means.
J'ai rien compris.
I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Mais je dois faire quoi? Bon. Si je résous cette énigme, je pourrais quoi? Entrer? J'arrive pas à voir. Je pourrais, je sais pas quoi. Là, c'est une pièce de stockage. Mais j'ai pas retenu. Enfin, j'ai pas compris. Image sacrée.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Ok. Suivant.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh! I'll have to
Oh,
clean
je
up
peux
this
utiliser
mess
l'orgue.
before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Allez, vas-y.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Ouais.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you to play it in Portland.
You're better off listening to a cat in heat than my scales.
Well,
Allez,
you
allez.
can always pick it up again. Even
En
if
fait,
I
c'est
don't
pareil,
think
je sais
it's
pas si
crucial. I mean,
ces
playing the
installations-là
organ.
sont utiles pour la
Yeah,
suite du jeu
right.
ou...
Tell that to my mom.
ou si ce n'est que
Essential part
secondaire
of
en
a
fait.
woman's education, I
Pas-
must
pas
admit.
d'idée.
Oh, poor mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She
Alors,
doesn't
ça
know
parle
how
de
to
ce
read,
qu'elle
but she's
se
got a
sent, je sais pas
real
quoi.
ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Well, she's so
Huh?
perfect.
1, 2,
Yes.
3, attends.
I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
C'est bizarre ça. Bon bah du coup j'ai pas retenu en fait la mission que j'avais à faire, donc je vais regarder vite fait, donc... Et je sors de ce tunnel là. Attends, y'a pas un truc ici? Ouais. J'ai trouvé? Je suis sérieux? Comme quoi parfois le hasard peut aider. Hein. Alors du coup...
Oh, shit.
Oh là là... Alors déjà, est-ce que ici c'est un passage ou pas? Non. Mais ici, oui. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Il y avait quelqu'un avant. La chambre de Samantha peut-être? Ah non, Rachel. Retard. Livre de Rachel. Bim, en plein dedans. Donc là, je vais devoir peut-être l'appeler notre ami, j'imagine. Ah bah, hop, c'est sympathique. La clé?
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
Ah ouais.
No.
Voire un
No.
peu plus pire, quoi.
No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Ah ouais, d'accord, en fait, c'est carrément une
I-
fausse chambre 100%, quoi. Faut se
There's
mettre
some
à tout.
windows
Ah bah tiens.
drawn on the walls.
Des livres, du papier à musique, un des
Books.
roses. On est dans une chambre d'enfant. Bah oui, c'est
Sheet
celle de
music. A pink bed.
Rachel.
It's like a kid's
Ah,
room.
c'est creepy quand même.
No
hein.
way.
Ah, personne va aller ici, peut-être que je rêve. Non, c'est ça,
This
c'est
place
ça.
doesn't make sense.
Donc là,
No one
putain,
would
pareil,
live
il avance
down
sur
here.
lui, je vais relancer
Nicole,
les clés.
Nikki,
Peut-être parler, je sais
I
pas.
think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas encore quelqu'un
Okay,
qui
that's it. Now I'm calling the head
serait
office of
éventuellement à la
buildings.
maison,
I'm
quoi?
telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her
Carrément
room
glauque,
looked
là.
like.
Everything here reminds me of her.
Donc là, je pense qu'il va se
Let me
passer
look
quelque chose
around.
du fait que je vais fouiller
I'm sure
ça,
I'll find an explanation.
observer ça.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Il y a quelqu'un d'autre, c'est certain. Alors du coup, en premier lieu, la clé dans tout ça. Est-ce que je peux fermer la porte ou pas?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ouais.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time
Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas
following.
des papiers ou quoi?
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's
Est-ce que
key
Daron-
here?
I don't know.
Non,
and
non,
I don't
c'est-
want
je
to
pense
know.
que si jamais il y a
Tell you
quelque
what I
chose,
think,
genre un
someone
meurtrier ou quoi,
could have been in your room.
c'est ni le Daron ni Rachel.
It
C'est
doesn't
quelqu'un d'autre
matter.
qui
How can you be so
s'en
calm?
fout peut-être.
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Hop. C'est quoi? Boîte à jouer peut-être? Boîte d'appareil, ok.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why
C'est
all
ça
of
qui va arriver
this.
d'ici peu là.
We'll figure it out with the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just
Ok,
Listen.
ok.
A bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
Ça on sait
If
pas, on
it's
sait
true,
pas.
you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father, he spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience, he wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug.
Ouais.
You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Il y a
Think
moyen.
about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but
Mais du coup,
his
ce sera non ou
eyes...
pas?
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely
Qui
what you're
irait, moi,
saying...
dans l'hôtel?
Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you,
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that
Call only if you really want to help.
Oups.
My father
non.
doesn't deserve this bullshit, and nor do I.
C'est pas ce que je voulais faire, mais bon. Tant pis. Ah, en fait, il faut vraiment... Oui, la totalité de ce qu'il y a dans la chambre, en fait. Du moins dans la chambre factice. Bon. Il reste 2-3 choses à fouiller, j'imagine.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know
C'est
shit.
pas
You don't know
enfoiré qu'il a dit, mais il y a un peu pire, mais bon, bref.
Finally, a bit of peace and quiet.
Est-ce que je peux fermer la
It'll help
porte,
me
en fait?
clear my head
Ok,
without
attends.
those incessant
C'est peut-être
phone
dangereux,
calls. Not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room.
Ok.
Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still
Mais du
alive.
coup, si elle a envie, si elle qui fait des trucs comme ça, quoi.
I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I
j'allais.
find? First thing, the phone call.
Il a dit que Rachel n'était pas
They
morte,
said
ok.
Rachel isn't dead.
Ensuite, le rouge à lèvres.
Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here
Mais
in
du
the
coup, ça veut dire
timberline. And now I find her
qu'elle serait pas
retainer
morte.
box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction.
Donc Rachel n'est pas morte et elle
If
vit encore ici
Rachel
certainement.
didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots.
Attends.
No suicide,
Je sais
no
pas ça, mais je crois
timberline
que Rachel de
money.
base elle était enceinte. Est-ce qu'elle aurait fait genre une
No, I'm
sorte
just
de
being
pièce
paranoid.
similaire pour sa fille ou
Then there'd be
ouais,
no
délire du
reason
genre, je
for
sais pas,
her to
ça
live
peut
in
être
a
n'importe
fucking
quoi en fait.
underground replica of her room.
Ma clé
My
d'asile.
key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Arrête. Non. Il ne reste plus qu'à remonter encore une fois. Quelqu'un ou pas? Non, toujours personne. Mais du coup, c'est-à-dire qu'il y a vraiment quelqu'un dans la maison en soi. Bon, la boîte à musique en question, dans la chambre du père, donc de Léonard. Arrête. Bon, la boîte à musique, elle est... Boîte à musique, ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dedans? Des preuves qu'elle est encore en vie, des preuves qu'il n'y a pas de suicide. C'est...
The 27th of December 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Ok. Nice. Ok. Donc là, je pense pas que ça va démarrer dans l'église. Ce serait un peu chiant. Allez, vas-y. Le jeu a planté? Ok. Bon, c'est tout les amis, j'espère vraiment que cette vidéo vous aura plu. Si jamais c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à lâcher un petit like, à commenter, à partager. Et pour ceux qui viennent d'atterrir sur la chaîne, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, ça fera super plaisir. Surtout si vous voulez découvrir du coup toute l'histoire de ce jeu et les prochaines vidéos, etc. Et sur ce, je vous dis salut!